Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington, and I'm bringing you guys another episode of the free digital comics review. But before I get to all of that, I just want to do a quick plug for Big Will Comics. I just won the contest he was holding, his 50 subs contest. I'm really excited about all of that. I can't wait to get his package in the mail. I'm really excited to read what he's mailing me. And it's going to be really cool, and I thank Will from Big Will Comics a bunch for holding the contest, and just being a really cool dude here on YouTube, and he's got a lot of cool videos, so if you're not checking him out, go ahead and check him out, because, you know, he's just really cool. He's got a lot of cool movie stuff, a lot of cool comic stuff, and check him out. He's a great channel. And also, I got a request after my pull week video. I got a request from Doomfly Daddy to show the art in Deadpool issue number 7, since I was raving about it. And if you're not checking out his channel either, he's relatively new, check out his channel as well, because he also has some great stuff that he's putting out. But this is for Doomfly Daddy. Just some of the art in the Deadpool book. There's the introduction to Deadpool. As you can see, it's very old looking. There's Peter Parker as Spider-Man, and so it's very 70s like, even though Deadpool wasn't made until the 90s, but they cover all of that in this issue. So there's a lot of things that aren't supposed to be here that are here. So again, here's just another thing for you. Check out the art. So, anyways, now to the review. I'm only reviewing one book because I happen to be very long, and it was just a long book, and so I'm just gonna do this one book for this week, and that's X-Men issue number 1 by Chris Clerimont and Jim Lee, and this book, again, very long read. It's very wordy, and it's really good as well. I should just say, the story in it is great. It's great introduction to the characters. We start off in the danger room. They're having a what do you call it? It's a practice sequence, pretty much. It's a training exercise. They're pretty much playing capture the flag with each other. And it's pretty cool how you see the characters interacting with one another, and you see Cyclops, talking with Professor X. Professor X hasn't been there, from what I'm guessing, for a while, because they keep mentioning that he wasn't there, and he's just coming back, and a lot of things have changed, and this and that. Wolverine is awesome in this. He's how I see Wolverine being depicted, how I think that he should be depicted, as somebody who's like really he's a great fighter, and he's not always getting his butt kicked. I don't want to see Wolverine get his butt kicked every single time like they put in the cartoon TV show. He got his butt kicked every single fight he was in, and in the comics, he does the whooping. So I really like Wolverine in this book. Rogue was a great character. Gambit was fun. Of course, Professor X and Cyclops. Beast, he was alright. He just gave knowledge, or he just gave comments on things. And but the whole book was really cool. We get Magneto, or we get S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of attacking Magneto, and also these mutants going to Magneto and pretty much pledging their allegiance to him and his cause. And Magneto's like, well, I don't have cause anymore. And these mutants keep on urging him to, be like, yes, you do have a cause. Your cause is, that mutants are to be, the new race. They're supposed to be higher than everybody else, like higher than all humans and stuff. And so it takes pretty much the whole issue for these mutants to convince Magneto of this. And by the end of this issue, Magneto comes to grips with it, and he becomes somewhat, has somewhat of that vision still, yet he's not going to outright attack the human race, from what I can see. There's a lot of great action in this. The art in it, I don't know how Clerimont and Lead work together, because Clerimont puts so much dialogue and so many words into each panel, yet in each panel there's just these great, humongous, like, just scenes. There's everything in these scenes that Jim Lee draws, and so it's hard to see how they work together, but they work together so well. And of course, you know, the legacy of the Clerimont Jim Lee stuff on X-Men became one of the biggest books, if not the biggest book, in the 90s. So, you know, they clearly did work together. But yeah, this book was really fun, but it's long as hell. Yeah, so that's why I'm only reviewing one, because this book was just so long. But I would recommend a read on this book. You can't really get it for free anymore on Marvel.com, because it was on that one deal that I got, that they were giving out a bunch of free comics. But yeah, so if you can get a hold of this, it would probably most likely be on a digital copy of it. But it's a good read on digital. You still get the experience of reading this is still relatively similar. It's not going to be the same as owning the actual issue of this, but hey, it's a great comic book, and I recommend it to read. And I don't know if it got me more into X-Men or not, but it was enjoyable. But I don't know if I had read this back then, if I would be interested in going on with it. One thing that made me laugh, and I'm just remembering this now, is Iceman is in this, and he ended up saying cripes. And if you guys have been following me and following my reviews on Savage Wolverine, and how Wolverine's always saying cripes, how much that has become a cheesy thing now, and seeing Iceman do it, it just, I can't get away with it with these X-Men characters. Or I can't get away from it. So, you know, that made me laugh, but it wasn't supposed to. Another thing I like at the end, they kind of bring the essence of the X-Men in this, and that's really to show it being a book about, you know, being the outcast. And Magneto mentions having seen people killed just because of their religion or because of their skin color, and also for being mutants. So bringing it back to the book, as well as bringing it to historic events. So that was probably my favorite part of this book, is when they mentioned that, and that's getting down to the core of this book, and that's, you know, a fight against prejudice, and how some people fight against society to better it. And so, again, recommend this book. It's a great read. And yeah, that's all for me for today. I'll be back on Wednesday with another Lowdown Looks video. And I'm Wellington signing off with a comic book lowdown. I'll see you guys next time.